Howdy folks, hope you're all having a good weekend and welcome back to my third video on the playtest of the lift. In the first video we completed the tutorial. In the second video we completed the next immediate part of the game, culminating in getting the actual maintenance lift up and running. The next section of the playtest has you slightly further on into the game with more of the maintenance lift's features unlocked.
Restorers of unattended stations, and today we're going to have you...
I thought we were repairers, or what was the word, reanimators.
Please, we'll make time for this discussion later, but I'd like to remind you that we have important work to do. Operator, resume the transmission.
I know, rehabilitators. That's it. Now you'll be on the post office floor, and according to regulations, there should be intercoms in the main hall. I'm not getting a signal, so my guess is they're not functioning. If you fix them, you can get in contact with the local MC branch and find out what happened on the station.
So, as a quick refresher, we are the maintainer of this station. We've been woken from cryo sleep because, quite frankly, everything's gone to shit. We don't know what's happened, we don't know why it's happened, we don't know where everybody's gone, but everything needs fixing and we're the only one capable of doing it. There's a couple of concepts that you're going to have to be able to wrap your head around before this game is even going to begin to make sense. See at the top of the screen, there's a white bar. Or at least it would be a white bar if it was full. It's currently at level 2. This is what's known as the wave gauge. As you fix things, like this ventilation fan for example, the wave gauge fills up. And every time it fills up completely, you unlock new functionality. Currently I'm in the maintenance lift. And the maintenance lift is not at full functionality. And since I'm going to need the facilities of the maintenance lift to repair the station, it's in my best interests to improve the maintenance lift as much as possible. Although certain areas I still don't have access to. For that, I suspect I'm going to have to improve the wave gauge from level 2, where it's currently sitting, up to level 3. Which means fixing things. So far, so straightforward. The problem with that is I have a very, very limited selection of tools and resources with which to fix things. So yeah, this is going to be a bit tricky, and I think I've exhausted all of my current options in the lift itself, so time to leave the lift. Apparently this is the post office. Doesn't look very post office. What the hell is that? I don't know, but I'm not touching it. Apparently I lack the required tools anyway. I suspect I might have to get through that door and that one as well. Well, until I get the proper tool, that isn't happening. What's this? What's this note say? Floor sealed, all necessary measures taken. No more work here. C. Floor sealed. Do not open without... Wait, hang on a minute. Whoa! Dead dude! Looks like dead dude was in the act of trying to fix something when he got deaded. Looks like... Oh, he's holding on to a fuse. Okay, fuse goes there. Plug in the fuse. Alright. Is that it? Let me check my tasks. Get out of the lift, done. Plug in the fuse, done. Fix the intercom circuit. Alright. Fuses are all in place. Close the panel. Screw it into place. Yes. What now? Throw the switch? Yes. Alright. Cheers, dead dude. Sacrifice will not be forgotten. So is this the post office? Like, well, the rest of the station, if it is. It's seen better days. Also, what kind of station is this if it has a post office? I don't even really know where I am. Is this a space station? Or is this, like, you know, the Black Mesa complex from Half-Life? I have no idea. This does appear to be the post office, though, and this is where I'm supposed to be. And it's covered in all kinds of crap. Blocked by trash. Look at all this shit. Need cleaning beam. Yeah. I'm beginning to get the impression I might need a cleaning beam. There's all kinds of things in here that it looks like I really need to be getting at. I mean, the whole idea of the game is that you fix things in order to improve the positive waves of the place. It's a bit like you're sort of Mr. Fix-It Sergeant Oddball from Kelly's Heroes. Oh, hello. Can I fix this bench? Another piece missing, so not entirely. But yeah, I mean, again, if you look at the top of the screen, you can see that the post office wave gauge is set at zeros, which is really bad. 53% fixed to get to level 1, at which point elements of this post office are likely to start opening up for me, allowing me to go further and fix more stuff. But right now, I mean, there's a severe limit to the amount of things that I can do, not least of which because I'm almost out of screws. The only tool I have is a screwdriver, and the things that I need to be, well, fixing can't be fixed unless I clean this gunk off them. And for that, I need a cleaning beam. Oh, hello, what's this? Yeah, here we go. Resource dispenser. Can't get to it. Covered up by whatever this black shit is. So, first order of business. Well, first order of business, have a good look around. Second order of business, find a cleaning beam. Oh, hello. An audio tape. Okay, this is weird. An audio tape, strange signals, and the tape is playing even though it's not inserted into a cassette player. This is where the whole secure, contain, protect influence comes into the game. Oh, and there's another one. The whole place is littered with these destabilized objects. It's all a little bit cosmic horror. Oh, hello. A scheme box. Connect the modules and communications of the schematics to fix the device. Pay attention to the different types of connections and requirements for various modules. There's another destabilized thing down there. Okay, there's something that I can actually fix, assuming I have the correct modules and wires. There we go. Fix the intercom circuit. Nice, that's improved the wave gauge. What good did this do? I mean, aside from improving the wave gauge, which isn't nothing, but can I do more? Nah, that's not going to... That's a different module, an electromotor. I'm out of other things, though. I've got some broken bits. It looks like... Oh, there's the circuit manual. So it looks like there are 4 different circuits that can be fixed. I just lack the parts. What's this? Station codes. Haven't been able to make contact with 3 since yesterday. Did something happen to them too? Yeah, probably. I think something happened to everybody, mate. Oh, right. I think I get it. There are 4 different... Let's call them telephone booths. I assume that some of you out there are old enough to remember what a telephone booth is. And I can restore functionality to all 4 of them. But, let's see. Was this the one that I needed? Yeah. Do I have enough screws to actually... I don't think I do, actually. There's so much shit here that needs fixing, and I barely know where to start. I might be able to do more with the phone booths, though. Oh, hang on. Jackpot. The one that I fixed has an incoming call.
Disconnected. Cancel. 111. Cancel. Impossible. Warning. This is an automated message.
Okay, so again here, just for further clarification, explaining why we need to fix things to improve the wave gauge at the top of the screen.
MC branch forcibly disconnected.
Certain locations will be inaccessible and certain functions will be inaccessible until we improve the wave gauge level. Increase wave production to wave gauge level 3. Shit. It's at 0.
Did you hear that? Disconnected. I'm sure I remember the emergency protocol on this type of station. It was on my exam, and you know what? There is no protocol. No protocol allows for disconnecting from the MC branch no matter what's happening on the station. Not only is it impossible to disconnect from the local MC branch, it's against regulations. Maybe the power went out.
Nah, this here's something else. MC's not a toaster, a mere blackout isn't knocking it out. But if they got themselves a real gutsy critter on the station...
Hold on, I have to stop you there. You'll have plenty of time to air your wild theories once the job is done. I'm counting on you to keep a cool head, Keeper. To investigate the situation further, you need to turn the lights back on in the main hall, then find the Nectar Production Center and get the nest operational.
That's true. Without nests, we'd have no batteries, and the cleaning beam isn't much of a beam without them. Wouldn't take you less than 500 cycles to clean that mess up without it.
Strictly speaking, we need it to increase wave production, but it can't hurt to get a look at things. We're fumbling around in the dark at the moment, quite literally.
Alright, so question. Exactly how do I get wave production to level 3?
You're making my cycle by asking, lad. I could ramble about that wave gauge until I'm blue in the face. We're all puffed up with pride over it. I know I'm repeating myself, but some things need to be rammed in. When you fix things, they start emitting waves. The wave gauge tracks those waves and lets you see just how close you are to getting the station fully repaired. And the battery setup's built real sharp too. Once another little wave gauge segment is full, you'll get a shiny new battery every cycle. Just keep at it. You'll patch up the station and fill up a cistern of nectar, just like that.
How do I get the lights on?
The light panel should be in the employee area, behind the door with the keypad. Please keep in mind that in an emergency, according to regulations, all codes are reset to 111.
Then look for the circuit breakers to turn on the lights. They should be somewhere easy to reach for whoever's in charge of keeping the place in order. No sign of order anywhere. I'd say it's a mess, but that'd be insulting the word. Once I'm there, I'll grab the wrench. Tighten all so-called engineers there up like a loose nut on a wheel.
Right. So, I'm assuming when he said keypad he meant this thing. He also said that in the event of system failure the code resets to 111. Bingo. Whoa, this shit is everywhere. So this is the employee area. Oh, hello. What's that? What is that? They have power and lights. Alright, well that's worth investigating, but let's check the rest of the post office area out. A light bulb. Alright, I can use that to fix a light. That will help improve the wave gauge level.
Fill this out here and here, then sign the back. Your message should be delivered in 2 to 5 cycles, but don't worry, it's usually faster than that. Yes, here are the coordinates and the number. Huh? What was that? Did you hear that?
Alright, lights are on. I seem to have a problem though. I was a bit concerned about that red portion of the wave gauge bar at the top of the screen. It seems I can't get this thing to go any higher than 74%. I need to do something about that, and I don't know how. Suggestions would be welcome. Oh, another dead dude. Another destabilised object. I need a vagabond lockpick to get all kinds of tools that I need that I just don't have. Alright, well we'll keep looking around. I found a light bulb, some screws, some more tokens. Another screw. I need all the screws I can get. When your only tool is a screwdriver, finding screws is really good. Okay, and we've got the lights on, so we're making progress. I have no idea what this thing is, so I ain't touching it. What's over here? That's blocked. Why is that blocked? Can I fiddle with it? Aha. There's a... Can I move this chair out? I can move the chair out of the way. That needs a screw. There we go. Now I should be able to open this. Oh, there's a note. Somebody seems to be very, very upset with somebody in the intake service who keeps eating this sandwich. Hello, what's that? What is that? I don't get it. You click it, it lights up, and then the lights start decaying, but nothing happens. I suspect I'm going to need a beam cleaner to get rid of that black gunk. And then, oh, hello. A T-shaped wire strip. Okay, so these tokens that I keep picking up, I can theoretically use in these machines to dispense devices. But the machine's out of order. So I'm going to need to fix the machine. And guess what? The fixable bit is covered in black gunk, for which I need a beam cleaner. I'm starting to see a common thread developing here. I really do need to get my hands on a beam cleaner. I found a working power unit. That'll come in handy for repairs. Can I get through here? I can. Oh, get to the Nectar Production Centre just got ticked off. This must be... I mean, I don't even know what Nectar is. Oh, no, I think I get it. Yeah, because I got the lift powered up by inserting a power bee into the generator. So, Nectar. Using... So where's the... There it is. No, that's blocked. Alright, that's blocked. There isn't one there. What am I missing? Interact? Ah, here we go. Insert the bee. I should power this up. Yes, put the bee into the nest. Provide wage gauge level 1 for the nest. Oh, hello. Oh, hang on a second. Cleaning beam. Gotcha. Right, now we're talking. This is the trash cleaner beam. It does, however, require loading. But there are so many things in this place that I just couldn't access. Like that door. Because everything was blocked with whatever that black gunk is. Cleaning beam power is at 78 of 100. I have lights. Post office wave gauge level is now at rank 1. So that will have activated certain new functions. I'm going to have a quick look around in here first, however. Oh, a light bulb. I can use that to fix something. Anything in here? It's blocked. Doesn't look blocked. Oh, yeah, it was misaligned. More tokens. So you can use these tokens in the various different vending machines to get things like screws and light bulbs and electrical modules and motors and all kinds of good stuff. And now that I've got the cleaning beam, I can actually clean all the crap off the various different vending machines to repair them, to use the tokens to get stuff that I can use to repair more things. With the bee in the nest, it's going to be generating nectar, which I think is what I'm going to need to recharge this cleaning beam. Here we go. Let's see what's on the other side of this door. Turbines. So, more power? I don't know. And just the act of cleaning up all this black crap is actually increasing the wave gauge level as well. But it looks like I need something else to get through that door. Anyway, the power's now on here in the post office itself. Has anything else happened now that I've raised the wave gauge level to 1? I mean, things are looking better, but I need to get it all the way up to 3. So there's some work ahead of me. So I've got a limited amount of cleaning power left on this cleaning beam. I mean, cleaning up any of this black stuff. Ah, right, okay. I don't know if you just saw that, but watch the red bar at the top of the wave gauge guide. Watch what happens to it when I remove all this black crap. That is what's preventing me from improving the wave gauge level. Whatever this black shit is, it definitely needs removing. Flicking the power switch didn't appear to do... Oh, right. That's why flicking the power switch didn't appear to do anything. None of this stuff is actually connected to anything. So, is the power... I think, maybe? No, that's the wrong connection. Well, that might be the right way around, though. No, that's not going to work. I think I was right the second time. I really have very little idea of what it is that I'm actually doing here. You know what? Let's clean more shit. That I can get behind. Ah, I'm out of power for the cleaning beam. Alright, back to the nectar, this place. So, and again, I'm guessing that this is what I need to actually recharge the cleaning beam. The nectar that the bee is producing in the nest. You see, that's the recharge thing, but it's empty. Ah, busy as a bee, find a bee, put it back in. No, that's not it. So where am I getting? Because I'm fairly sure that the tutorial section that popped up, oh, some working light bulbs, I'll take those, the fluorescent light bulbs. But the mini tutorial that popped up said that I had to insert the bee into the nest, and that big central thing in the middle is the nest. Oh, there's a thing I can fix if I could reach it. I can't, never mind. Well, I could probably fix it if I stand on a chair or something, maybe? Or one of these. Let's give it a shot. Yep. There we go. That's improved the wave gauge. Alright, and there was another one over here, I think. Might have to do a bit of fiddling, because one of them's... There we go. Alright, good stuff. Yeah, but the mini tutorial that kind of popped up when I powered this place up. Something about inserting a bee into the nest. The bee will generate nectar. But where's the nectar come? Where's it? Where? I'm missing something. There's a bee in there, but I'm not seeing any nectar production. Oh wait, there it is. Right, okay. So I have an empty, let's say an accumulator. Needs an accumulator. Is that the... Right, no. How do I put the inventory? Here we go. Is it a tool? It's not a tool. I mean, there's a... Ah, right, there we go. Take the accumulator, pop it in here. It'll charge it with the nectar that the bee has generated. There it is. I now have a fully charged cleaning beam again. Or I will have. As soon as I figure out how to reinsert this thing. There we go. And use accumulator. There it is. Cleaning beam recharged. Sounds like somebody's trying to call me. Ah, there it is. Hello.
When the white noise is all this here, pal. You trying to start a library or making a trash experiment? We have new jobs to give the keeper. Yeah, let me talk to them.
My apologies. I have Keeper on the line now.
Now, keeper, I'm sending you. Guess where? Where is the foreman's favourite place? That's right, the workshop. You'll learn how to make circuit wiring there. Next thing you know, you'll be fixing things right instead of crawling around for scraps and thingamajigs.
Call us if you have trouble with the workshop.
Isn't the workshop an area of the lift that I didn't have access to earlier?
Here, Lifty. Over here. We've been waiting for you. Yes, you.
I don't think I'm alone in here anymore. Right, anyway, that's to remove the red portion from the wave gauge at the top of the screen, which means any repairs that I make can now actually fill that bar up and advance me to
Come on
level
over,
2.
Lifty.
Hello,
Come
that
on.
door
We've
wasn't
been
open
sitting
earlier.
here for so long, sitting and waiting for you. Where have you been? Sleeping all the time and then sleeping some more. So much happened while you were out. There was a post office, but now, as you see, not much of a post office. Can't call this a post office. And what to call it now? We do not know. Perhaps you know. That's why you've come, to tell us, to name what we can't name. And once there were people here and there. But now, they've all vanished somewhere. Something. Not people anymore. Something else, standing around in the corners, saying nothing, quiet types, not even moving. Them. Us, for instance, we're Scrapper, that much we know, that we're Scrapper, and you're Lifty, that we know too. Although we don't know much about anything else. We do our business, that's what we do. We collect, well, Everything. Here's our collection. But no one stops by, no, not even the other vagrants. They do not stop by to see our collection. How about that? They don't care. But if you care, we'll tell you all about it. What it used to be like here, we'll tell you too, whenever we remember. And if we don't remember something, then we will not tell you that, because how can we tell you if you can't remember what to tell, right? So, stop by if there's a chat you want, and we need tokens for our collection. They're like coins, so look for them. If you find some, bring them to us. We'll give you something in return. How about that? You will see some machines. We'll give you lockpicks if you bring us the coins instead. You can use them to... We, for instance, have some important matter for you to sort out. When there was a post office here, all they ever did was stand around smoking and reading the wall newspaper. It's a plaque. Quite a... Now, if you're wondering what you might get if you give us the plaque, some people... When there was a post office here, now there's not, but when there was, if you need a hint and don't know where to look, that much we can tell you, we remember. And if the question still persists for you, well, now you should maybe think a little harder, then you'll realise who the best employee is, won't you? No, we will not show you the gift we have for you, not until you bring us the plaque, which is called a glue gun. How about...
Alright, he was talking a lot. The short version is Best Employee Award.
Have you read the newspaper yet? It's up on the wall and it explains everything it does. Take a look around, for instance, check everyone's desk, see who took it. Someone must have took it, they all wanted it. Well, there was this big cabinet they had with small storage lockers with clear doors. Or well, maybe they weren't doors at all, they were windows since you could see right through them clearly.
Alright, so this guy has access to stuff that I'm going to need, which he will sell me for tokens. Here, I assume. 5 tokens for... oof, that's expensive. I could use a couple of these lockpicks though, because there were locked desks in the sorting office that I couldn't actually get into. So there we go. Alright. Well, we're in a much... oh, that needs cleaning, because this is going to dispense useful stuff as well. Decay containers. Cleaner beam creates decay containers after collecting enough decay. Deliver them to special processing chutes to exchange them for tokens. I think I'm going to need a lot of tokens, both for these dispensing machines to get the tools and equipment that I'm going to need, and also for that weirdo who goes by the name of Scrapper. But we're in a good spot. This looks repairable now. We're certainly in a much better situation than we were when we first arrived in here. We've got the lights back on, a lot of the machinery is back up and running. And, I mean, considering it was wave gauge level 0 with a huge red section of the wave gauge bar, we're up to wave gauge level 1 and 30% of the way to level 2. Which isn't a huge amount because we need to get it to level 3. But it's a good start. So I'm going to need tokens to exchange for things that I can use to actually fix things around here, which means collecting destabilized objects, dumping them in there and reclaiming their token value. I can now use the cleaning beam to get rid of this crap, and with the B in the NEST next door producing a slow but steady supply of nectar, I shouldn't run out of power for the cleaning beam anytime soon. So there's a whole bunch of new stuff that I am now in a position to start to fix. And that is going to be the focus of the next episode. In the meantime, I hope you've enjoyed this one. I hope you're all having a fantastic weekend. And as always, take care. And I'll catch you next time.